So here I've got the Sony Cyber-shot DSC-WX9 digital camera. As probably can be told from the clearance label, this was actually bought at Walmart and it was on clearance. So it's actually usually $219. They took about $90 off of it, so now it's down to $129. So my second open box or clearance item I bought this week. Yesterday I bought this camera that I'm recording with right now, which is the Kodak PlaySport ZX5. It was only $61 at Best Buy. So when I'm done with this, I'll probably flip these cameras around, so I use this one to record a review of this Kodak camera. It's also the first camera I've actually used for doing any 1080p recording for YouTube now, but anyway, let's get on to this unboxing. Enough of that. So, the specs of the camera, we've got here a 16.2 megapixel resolution, and it uses their Exmor-R lens. So, supposedly from Sony, this is supposed to give it better low light capability and probably reduce some of that graininess and other things that you see in low light with some cameras. We got a 5x optical zoom, and I believe there's a 10x enhanced digital zoom on it, but it could be wrong on that. It's got a 25mm wide angle lens, and it takes full HD movies at 1920 by 1080 resolution. And it's my understanding that 60 frames per second, but that's interlaced. That's not progressive. It may give you the option for progressive or not, but I've read that their AVC HD recording is 60 frames per second interlaced. And then we've also got some 3D photo capability for both regular photos and panoramas. So, but this I think is kind of a limited 3D thing. You know, when I think of 3D camera, I think of ones that have the dual sensors and lenses. So, but, yeah, at least it's a start. Just some optional equipment you can find on it. Basically some of the standards they talk about, like having HDMI. It supports the secure digital extra capacity or extra large capacity file format SDXC, including the regular memory stick, and a couple of other things. But anyway, and this is also the black one. That's the one they had at the store. So let's see. Obviously it's already open, so I don't have to worry about cutting that. Maybe someone was really good to close it back up. Or maybe I'm just not opening the box the way I should. Alright. Now we're in. Now we have our limited warranty, all these other pamphlets. That's a 15% off accessory coupon. Play memories, nothing there. This looks like notes on the high-resolution panoramic images. There's our Cyber-shot software disk, and the user manual is probably on this too. Let's see. Well, there's our small instruction manual. What else we got here? Just some notices. No big deal. Here's our rechargeable Sony battery. And another one of these USB AC adapters. I've got a bunch of these things, along with a bunch of these USB micro cables. Standard lanyard. And then we get to the actual camera itself here. Actually stand behind this thing, make sure it's in view though. Out. And there it is, upside down. And yeah, this is the black model. Like I say, it's WX9. Doesn't feel too bad in the hands. I can tell it's plastic E. Let's see. There's our functions. We got our wide and telephoto lever. It's right there with the shutter. Your on-off button is next to it. You have your button right here that can go straight to taking the HD films. Just press that. Got a selector for camera, panoramic, or video modes. We got our 4-point navigation dial here, which actually can also turn. Got our menu options and color options here. And here's our, I believe that was a 2.7 inch display, it said. Let's see on the bottom. Here's our tripod mount. We've got what looks like some kind of a dock connector that you can use. That's where our battery goes. You see it. Looks like a memory stick can go in there if you've got a memory stick. What else do we have here? There's a mini HDMI port, which I'm glad it has because I've got a mini HDMI cable that I haven't been able to use on anything for over a year. I finally have something I can use it on. Let's see. Trying to find where the SD card slot might be. It might actually be in the battery thing too if I wanted to use one. Okay. Yeah, actually it'll take memory stick or SD cards. That slot will take either one. Okay. Works for me. Well, anyway, that is a unboxing of the Sony Cyber-shot DSC-WX9. I'll probably have a follow-up video to this after I get taking care of the initial setup and charging of the battery and all that preliminary stuff with any new electronics product.